all right. I'm gonna try to figure out if there is a way to make this audio. This page. No files. All right. Let's do it. We got a new location today. We're out in the park today. Hopefully you can hear well. Okay. Jessica, let's do it. Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm accepting it. I just guess it's loading now. Jessica, if you can add another, if you can request it again. I'm trying to accept it, but it's not allowing. Okay, here we are.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
Good.
Yay.
How are
I'm doing
you?
well, thanks. How are you?
I'm well. So tell us a little bit about you, who you are, and what you represent.
Yeah, so my name is Jess Carpenter, and if you can see from my page, it's all about yoga and meditation. So I'm really passionate about the wellness space and increasing accessibility and visibility for those two tools, yoga and meditation primarily.
That's beautiful. I love that. That's very beautiful. Wow. And it's very funny. I came out here today to do yoga. So
Awesome.
that's amazing. Those are things that are very important to your well being. So I love that you do that and that you share that with the world in your own way. So, what inspires you to start your journey and what influenced you in general?
Oh, great question. So I would say, being a female and a minority, I think it's really important for me that both minorities and marginalized folk have representation. And so, again, just increasing access and visibility for both myself, my face, getting out there, people that look like me, and then also those wellness tools like yoga and meditation. And I know that since COVID, certainly the virtual landscape has kind of offered us another platform to be able to do that. And I think that folks are getting a little bit more comfortable with the idea of an online yoga class or practicing online versus in a studio. And so it's been really an interesting journey to kind of see that online space take off as well.
That's beautiful. I love that. And that's so true, especially after COVID with everything being mostly virtual. So that's great that you were able to integrate that into your brand and who you are. So was there like a specific moment, if you can hear,
Oh, yep,
was there
it's
like
back.
a moment where you realized that you were gaining traction in your content?
So for me, I think it's just been more of a slow build. There hasn't really been any, one thing or one piece of content or like a big spike. For me, it's just been really kind of a consistent, slow and steady kind of growth.
And that's how it should be. I feel like every slow and steady wins the race, right?
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. So, how do you come up with new ideas when it comes to your content and interacting with followers and everybody who just loves what you do?
Oh, um, I would say, I mean, so I'm an artist and I'm a super sensitive individual. I've always kind of had this high sensitivity. And so for me, it's just kind of drawing inspiration from the little things in like everyday life. And so, I mean, you're outside right now, the beautiful blue sky, the soft white clouds, the green leaves. Maybe I feel that breeze on my skin and it triggers a memory of being at the beach. And so it's like, oh, great, today's a beach content day, and so really just kind of trusting myself and my intuition and going from there. So.
I love that. Is there like a specific piece of work that you share with us that represents that to you?
Not necessarily a specific one, but I will say that my favorite type of content to create is, I mean, an old-fashioned still photo. And I love to collaborate with other artists, and I'm a team player. And so working with photographers and, being able to help bring their vision to life, or maybe it's my vision and we're bringing that to life. And so just having that teamwork and being able to create a finished piece and a final product. I'm getting a little bit more into the reels, but I'm a little less familiar with the video, and they're a lot of fun. And I know they're gaining traction. And so I'm experimenting a little bit with that, but yeah, just a good old fashioned still photo is kind of my favorite piece of content to create.
Nice. I love that. Like captures the moment the best way. A picture holds so many words, 1,000 words, right? As they say, right? I
Yes.
love that. Beautiful.
Exactly.
So when you create your content, do you ever have burnout, and how do you handle that and deal with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's burnout is something that we all face in a different way, and it's a very real thing. And so for me, I think that honestly, like meditation and yoga are such a critical part of preventing burnout and being proactive, right? So we don't want to, be reactive about this. And so for me, it's just kind of having that daily practice. And I've done TM for years, and I've worked with a zillion teachers, and so tried a bunch of different styles. I actually teach meditation as well. So just being both a teacher and a student has been amazing. And, it's kind of a lifelong journey of learning. And so, yeah.
That's nice. I love that. I love that. Love that. So, is there any time where you've had a challenge? As you say, meditation and yoga has helped you stay balanced. Have you ever had a challenge within your career that you've had to overcome? And can you tell us about that?
Oh, so many challenges, right? But one specifically for social media that I will speak to is one time I kind of created a piece of content that was a poll and had all the right hashtags and all the keywords, and I was kind of going for likes. And because it reached such a broader audience than what is my normal reach, it did get a lot of likes, but it also it was a little bit triggering, I want to say, for my natural audience and my kind of my own followers. And so I got a lot of negative feedback and the backlash from that, and just really kind of opened my eyes to, yes, this is my page, but I still, I have a mission here for a reason. And so it was really coming by, what is my mission? And just really, it took some time, I would say, to kind of rebuild that trust, but I feel like it's back now. And so yeah, just getting back to my mission and my core values, and posting content that's really authentic and genuine with those values.
I love that. Just staying true to yourself, even through like that situation where you saw, okay, hold on, this might not be my target audience because it's not matching my frequency. And that's the reason why the negative comments came, because they can't match what you're giving. And I love that you were able to recognize that and just broaden, change the way that you were going in order to resonate more with the people who resonate with you, instead of just taking it as something that would put you down. I love that you did that. That's amazing. Yeah. So, how do you keep your specific audience engaged and in your work and everything that you do?
Yeah, again, I would say it's just being really authentic and genuine, as tough it is as it is. We want to follow the trends, and there's so much stuff out there, but just kind of coming home to yourself and staying true. And then, being consistent. They all say, whether it's a schedule, but trying to stick to that as much as possible, whether it's once a week or 3 times a week, but just kind of trying to stay consistent and stay visible and keep showing up.
Yes, consistency is key. And sometimes we don't even realize that there's people who come online and they're just excited to see you, excited to see what you do. And for you to be able to recognize that and share that, just put that out there through everything, that's a great thing. I love that. Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. Do you have like a memorable moment that you can share that you've had with like someone that follows you or someone that has been influenced by you at all?
Um, I would say my younger sister. So kind of got her involved on the fitness train. I'm so grateful for my siblings, and it's been so wonderful. I'm an oldest daughter, and so I have had the privilege of having these younger siblings. And I just, they inspire me as much as I hopefully inspire them. But I think just being a role model and being willing to take that first step and have that courage to break outside the comfort zone, again, it's like if someone sees someone doing it, maybe it gives them the inspiration or the courage to be like, oh, maybe I can do it too. So that's my hope and my wish for everyone.
I love that. I love that. So you said that you collaborate with people, and I'm also an oldest daughter as well. So I know that to influence like your siblings in the best way, and it's like that, and just doing what you do. You're like that big sister that you always dream to be in a way. You know what I mean? So I love that for you. That's amazing, and to be able to influence your siblings, that's amazing. That's a flex right there, for sure. Um, so can you said that you collaborate and you enjoy collaborating with other people earlier in our conversation. Can you tell us about a time where you collaborated with someone that you really resonated with and something that really impacted yourself when it came to, okay, I really like this partnership that I did?
Oh, great question. I would say really, I'm gonna say my studio. So my teacher at my studio, and it's interesting, like being a student and a teacher, right? Like I love the in-person classes in the studio because I get so much more feedback. On the online, the challenge is that people don't have their cameras on, and so when you're in person, just being able to interact in that direct relational space, you get so many more cues and so much more feedback, and students don't even realize that they're really kind of doing that. But I have a great connection with my mentor and my teacher, with the studio that I'm affiliated with, and so he's been such a great guide on this journey that those are the kind of partnerships and relationships and things that have been really meaningful and impactful for me on my journey.
Can you tell us of a specific moment that went particularly well, or not even well at all, with a student or a client that made you feel like, okay, hold on, I love this, or it's something I need to work on? Whichever one that you feel that resonates with you right now.
So, something that really resonates with me, I think the idea and the concept of self discovery, self awareness, self empowerment has always been really important to me. And I don't like to follow the train and follow the sheep and have that herd mentality. Sometimes it's really important, and there's definitely a time and a place, but um, for me, it's kind of being unique and digging deep and figuring out, my own story and a way to share that resonates with my audience.
I love that. I love that. That's amazing. And I honestly, this is making me want to come to your classes
Oh,
personally.
yeah. We're live every Thursday.
Hey, so definitely gonna check you out. Okay, so what strategies do you use to interact with your people and to just make sure that everyone that you resonate with and throughout your authenticity and just being real with the people, how do you still keep people hooked to what you do?
Yeah, again, I think it comes down to consistency, building your brand, and just being visible. So keep putting yourself out there and just, yeah, keep learning and keep growing. And yeah, people want to see, they want to see.
Definitely. Yeah, that's true. People do want to see, and it's like sometimes you don't even realize how much we impact other people just through being who you are and reflecting your light and then getting that back. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you balance staying true to you? And I remember you told us earlier about how you had that situation where you had a broader audience that did not fully resonate with everything that you did. So how did you stay true to you before and after that? And what can you share that can help somebody who's going through something similar?
Yeah, great question. So, before I mentioned that the proactive kind of managing maintenance piece of it is having a consistent and daily, if possible, daily meditation and yoga practice. But of course, there's going to be, life happens. So there's going to be days or times or things that just knock us off our feet and really rock our world. So when that happens for me, my go-to is just to completely unplug. And I know that people talk about this, but really it's just no phone, no TV, cutting off as much stimulation to my brain as I possibly can, and knowing just holding a lot of compassion and patience for myself when I'm in that space, because I know it could take a day, it could take 2 days, it could take a week, it could take a month. And so just trusting the process and yeah, just really, I'm fortunate and I'm blessed to be in a place right now where I can unplug and I can, I have my own space. I have, a flexible schedule. I have some freedom with my time. And there were certainly days in the past where it wasn't that easy. And it was really a challenge to kind of get that time to myself. And I wasn't able to unplug for 30 days at a time. But yeah, if you can, that would be my advice, is just take that time for yourself, really come home to yourself and just kind of check out and yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love that. That's so important. So I love that you said that. That's amazing. So, in that same way that we're going right now with the questions, how do you maintain your work-life balance? You said that you do have the ability to unplug within your own atmosphere. So how do you maintain working and also your personal self?
Oh, yeah, it's been a journey finding that work-life balance, and I will, yeah. So you got to find it, and I think it's different for everyone. For me, so I've had a long career journey in like corporate America and the finance world, and so another reason that I love yoga so much is because when we're at our desk, it's really hard on the body, or it can be. So the exercise and the yoga and the stretching aspect of all of that has also just been a critical and crucial piece.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. So you say that that just balancing yourself through your own well-being is what keeps you throughout your life and throughout your work. So it's just it's like a killing two birds with one stone, because you're able to do what you do and still resonate with your own self and never lose yourself. That's beautiful. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. How do you hope that your content impacts your audience in the long term or even just today?
Yeah, just I think instilling maybe hope or confidence or just a willingness to try something new. I think that there's a good mix of people who have been practicing a long time, many, many years, very comfortable with the practice. And then I'm always reaching new people though too, here and there, and trying to broaden that audience. And like I said, just increase the access and bring the practice to, people who maybe have less experience or more at a beginner level. Oh no, I can't hear you.
Oh, your answers. I'm so sorry. Your
There it
answers
goes.
are so beautiful, and I love them because it shows that you really love what you do and that you really take pride in sharing your own health and your own wealth with other people who resonate with it in a way that they can also take that and do the same. So you can just share your light and spread it. And it's just life, and I love that. That's where you're at, especially after. Especially after the corporate world where you were like living in a whole, I know it's like totally different experience. So being able to come back to yourself and then also share that, like, that's amazing. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
So what's next for you now? Like, what do you have that you're excited about doing, or anything that you want to share that you have coming up?
Oh, so okay, this is the nerdy side of myself that a lot of people on Instagram don't actually see. But so as I said, I kind of work in the finance space as well, and so something I'm really looking forward to is getting licensed, more licenses, and taking more tests and passing more exams. So this is going to be a year. My short-term goal is a year of studying and passing exams and getting licenses, and just really improving my own knowledge, and that will just help me give back even more. So I'm super excited for that.
Nice. I love that. Love that. And then, well, congratulations to that. And I wish you the best with that because that's
Thank you.
beautiful. I love that.
Little off,
Women.
but I think learning and knowledge is such an important part of anyone's journey.
So, is there anything that you would be able to share? Say somebody right now is starting their own journey similar to yours. Is there anything that you would want them to know that would help them?
Yeah, I would say have that compassion and that patience for yourself. And it's important that it comes from you. And maybe it means, yeah, listening to your own self and staying true to that rather than other people's opinions. But the beginning of a journey is the hardest part, I would say. So having the courage to take that step and then celebrating the small wins along the way is going to help keep you consistent and motivated and sticking with it and building that new habit.
I love that you said that, especially in the age that we live in. So many people think that it's just going to come so quickly and the little things don't matter, and they really do. And I love that you said that. So I really hope that does inspire somebody because it did inspire
Oh,
me.
okay. Good. Thanks.
What's one thing that you wish that you knew when you first started that you think would have made a difference throughout your journey?
Oh, hmm. One thing I wish. I really can't think of anything because every step of the journey has been so important and so eye-opening. And I know that's kind of not really answering the question, but I really can't say one is better than the other. I think that all the moments kind of come together and just paint this beautiful picture. And that's kind of it's about the journey, not the
Yeah,
destination. All the
yeah,
moments.
I love that. Yeah, and that's true because when you're so intertwined with source and oneness and you're able to resonate with that, of course you're not going to see it in that way. You're going to see things so much bigger. And I love that you're able to see that and share that throughout yourself because there's so many different ways to see things, but to be able to see things as one and just have that peace, that's a beautiful thing. I love that.
The bigger
So I don't know. I'm sorry?
the bigger picture, right? Like drawing that lens back, seeing the
Yeah.
bigger picture. Like, yeah.
So, on another note, what is your favorite app right now?
My favorite app. Oh, hmm. It's an astrology. Oh, sorry, I'm back. So I really like the CoStar app. It's an astrology app, and yeah, you can check your friend's compatibility, and you get a daily horoscope. And it's my guilty pleasure. I check it every day.
I like color as well. I love that. Wait, what's your sign?
Oh, Aries Sun, Sag Moon, Scorpio Rising.
Ah, I love that. Oh, that fire. I see that. I see that. I love that. Nice. I'm a Taurus sun, Aquarius moons, Cancer rising.
Oh, awesome! Oh my gosh.
Like literally, right next to me is Aries, so it's like similar because I'm on the cusp, you know. So it's like that fire. I feel that fire still.
I I have a couple of Taurus besties. Yeah, I love Taurus.
So are you like a morning person or a night owl?
I'm a morning person all the way. I get up I know some people struggle with the alarm clock, but I haven't set an alarm in years. I just wake up at 5 in the morning. That's just my body's internal clock. Once the sun comes up, there's no things. But then I
I love
get real
that. Eyes awake, you're awake.
kind of a grandma.
That's good though because you have it's so many hours in a day. And when the sun comes up, that's actually when we're supposed to, get up. And so that's amazing that you do that. A lot of people start to do that. And it's kind of hard to do, especially in the corporate world where you have to do that, and then you go outside of that and it's like, I just want to break, but you still push yourself to do that, and that's beautiful. So if you can collaborate with anybody who's dead or alive, who would that be?
Lady Gaga. Yeah, she's we actually have almost the same birthday, and so she's a fellow Aries, and I mean, she's the most talented, gifted person, and I love her, and I would love to meet her and potentially, I don't know, just like pick her brain or work with her. I mean, anything would be a dream, but
Yeah, well, I hope that you're able to do a session for Lady Gaga one day, for sure. For sure. And it's possible. It's so many ways that you can do things. So I don't even see that not being something that you're able to do in this lifetime. So definitely when that's there, I will be following you and I'll see it. So
yeah, you never know. Stay open.
yeah, you never know. You never know. So this is our last question. Very random. What is the last thing that you Googled?
Did I what?
That you Googled?
Oh gosh. Uh, I don't even know. I'm trying to think, what have it was probably, I use Chat GPT kind of more than Google these days. And I think the last thing that I Chat GPT'd was how to say thank you in a cool way. So I like to just get little tips for, yeah, text or email or written messages from Chat GPT.
That's smart. I like that. That's pretty cool. Wow, this is a great interview with you. I'm definitely going to keep up with you personally after this because I love every one of your answers and everything that you say. I personally resonate with as well. So I love what you do, and I hope that the best for you throughout your journey. And yes, thank you for coming on here and sharing who you are. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah, thank you so much for having me. This has been great, and I look forward to connecting further and getting to know you a little.
For sure, yes. And then Carter's going to create a beautiful blog post for you. So be sure to just check out that. It's going to just be a recap of everything we spoke of today. So I just hope that somebody and whoever sees it is able to just take that, get influenced by it, because your answers are so beautiful today. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Awesome. Wonderful. Well, I look forward to seeing the finished product.
Yes, for sure. Have a beautiful, blessed day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay, guys, so that was our interview with Jessica today. And that was an amazing interview, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are here and if you're just watching afterwards, thank you guys so much. I hope that you resonate with what she said, or you can take something apart from what she said, because I just feel like it was so beautiful. So have a blessed day, and thank you. Bye.